Hi guys, welcome to the first video on my new channel. I've never posted a YouTube tutorial before, so this is gonna be my first one altogether. I've been wanting to post a YouTube tutorial for about 9 years and I finally worked up the courage. Today I'm gonna be showing you how I do my everyday look. It's red, it's pink, it's wearable for whatever reason. If you are looking to do this, this is a one palette look. It's very simple and it's very easy. I also want to warn you in advance, the camera shifts around quite a bit because this is my first video, so I'm just kind of working out how I have to film things, so I want to apologize for that in advance. So yeah, if you're looking to see how you can accomplish this look, pretty inexpensive, pretty cheap, pretty quick, then go ahead and keep watching. So before this full tutorial actually starts, I just want to point out, yes, my headband says happy birthday. No, it's not my birthday. It's the only headband I brought with me. I just moved over here. It's lightweight, it's comfortable, and I like putting my hair back when I'm doing my makeup in case anyone's gonna ask. Alright guys, so actually off camera I already went ahead and moisturized my skin. I like moisturizing it before I start my eyes and anything because it gets it ready for my foundation. The one I used was the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. It's my absolute favorite. It keeps my skin really smooth, really fresh. I also went ahead and primed my eyes. What I used to prime them is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Palette. Cream Contour Palette. And I used the shade Banana. I went ahead and put that all over my eyes. After I set my lids with that banana color, I then went in using the ColourPop Cute AF palette, and it's actually going to be what we're going to use for this whole look. All the colors are going to come from here. So I used the color Full Zip to go ahead and set that, and it's going to be a really good transitional shade. It's going to make it really easy to blend. Please don't mind the dirty brushes. I will wash them. So the first color that I'm going to be using is going to be Champs from that same ColourPop Cute AF palette. This is really going to work as a nice transitional shade. So I'm starting to work this color into the crease. And it's a very, very light shade, so it makes it pretty easy. The next color is from that same palette. It's called Big Cocktails. I'm going to go ahead and start working it in. It's just a slightly darker version of that same color, which is really going to make for that gradient that I like to see in my eye. And as you can see, I'm really focusing everything on this outer part right here. I like focusing it out because of the way my eyes are shaped and because I do a cat eye at the end. I just like how vibrant it looks. So there's both. By the way, for the majority of the brushes I use, I am using these Wet n Wild brushes. I'm going to zoom you back in. They're the Wet n Wild brushes. This one is the blending brush. It's my absolute favorite brush. I own literally 5 of these and they're all dirty because I use them on rotation every single day that I wear makeup. Don't wear makeup every single day because of my job, but every single day that I do wear makeup, I'm using this brush. It's really great and it's only 93 cents. I used to be really scared of red eyeshadow, but when I started incorporating it into looks like this, it's actually become my favorite color to use. This color that I'm using right now is Spoiled from the ColourPop palette, and I'm just working it into the outer V portion. This color really goes ahead and shows, hey, this is a red look, but it makes it in the most neutral, most wearable way. I always get complimented on the color scheme of this look. And once again, I'm really focusing it just on this outer half. I'm not going in. Now, I honestly do this look so often that I've gotten to the point where I can do it in under 10 minutes when I have no camera in front of me. It might take a couple of times your first time trying it out, as it always does with new looks. But as soon as you have it set and down and you know exactly where you're moving it on your eye and everything, then you shouldn't have any problem. The colors that I was using, I'm going to go ahead and bring them out just a little bit more. This is going to be that Big Cocktails color. Just a little over the Spoiled. And I like to blend out with my fingers a little bit as well. I'm gonna go back in with the first color we used, which was Champs, and I'm just buffering that out. This one doesn't have the same blend, so I'm gonna go back in with Big Cocktails, and it's really just a lot of back and forth, seeing what matches, what doesn't. I'm going back into Spoiled one last time because I really want that red to be intense. So the last color I'm going into is GNO, which is just going to darken up this look, and I'm simply blending it right here. And I like to keep my eye open and looking straight ahead so that I can see exactly where the color is gonna land. And just so that it doesn't look so red, I'm going with the color French Kiss. I picked up the tiniest bit and I'm just patting it in. I really like the way it looks when there's a little bit of shimmer going on right here. So in order to create that, I'm taking the color Butter Cake from that same palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and pack it in right here. And then once it's kind of packed in, I just kind of go through, and with a clean blender, I'm just kind of blending in the existing work so that way we don't have to go back in with any of the other colors. Repeat the same thing on the other side. And with that, we've concluded the top eyeshadow. Next thing that we're going to be focusing on is going to be our eyeliner. I'm going to be using two separate eyeliners. One is going to be for our top. This one is going to be for our waterline. Now, I'm going to go with the waterline first. This is not a real eyeliner. It's the Benefit Highbrow. It's actually my favorite thing to use in my waterline. I'm not sure if this is waterline safe. I've been using it for months and months and months on end, and it's done me no harm. But if you do want to try an alternative that is waterline safe, then there's products specifically for that. Like this, for example. This one is the Wet n Wild Kohl Crayon. It's their eyeliner in Calling Your Butt. I'm just checking that they both have that same name. Yes, they do. They cost 93 cents, which is why I have to. I just prefer how much creamier this one is. I like the color it gives a little more, but there is waterline safe options if that's something you're worried about. Now we've gotten done to my favorite part, which is my top eyeliner. I use the Kat Von D Tattoo eyeliner. The color is Trooper. So I do one quick line all around, and then I go back in and I fill it in. Okay, so let's go ahead and start working on the flick. Really, I don't know if you can see, I literally just went like that, and I just go off of that. And bring it down. And there we have my little flick. Just gonna go in a tiny bit over here, just so that it's filled in. And you just wanna color in. This is the time when I like to thicken up, make it look like how I want it. And on this flick right here, I'm meeting back so that we could get to the sharpest as possible. Sorry, I had to hold my breath a little bit there. Since we've already seen one, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one kind of quickly on camera as well so y'all can see. Alright, and there we have it. Before I go in with the finishing touches, which is going to be our lashes and our under eye eyeshadow or highlight right here, I'm going to go ahead and do my face off camera just to save time. Okay, we're back from our trip to highlight land. So let's go ahead and finish up this look. Alright, so right now I'm just quickly going to go ahead and throw some mascara on my eyes. So I'm going to be taking the Revlon Volume and Length Magnified Mascara, and I'm just honestly going to throw this on to my tops and bottom lashes. With all that said, I am still going to put on lashes because I do think that it does complete the look. If I'm not mistaken, the ones I have right here are your Ardell WIspies. I wear these all the time. These and the Kiss Shy Lashes are my favorite, but I do believe these are the Ardell WIspies that I have right now. Yeah. I'm not a pro at putting on eyelashes, I'll admit it. So I use my Tweezerman tweezers to help me out. And the best lash glue, which is the dual brush on adhesive with vitamin in dark. So this is the black colored one. I prefer the black one because I'm always wearing eyeliner. So if I mess up, it just blends into the eyeliner. This next step definitely is not necessary, but I'm going back in with a little bit more of that mascara just so that we can kind of blend the real and the fake a teeny bit. And I don't know if you can see, I try and focus it just on the bottom base of it because the more product you're putting on your lash, the more it's going to cut down its wearability. So you're going to be able to wear it for less uses if you put too much product. I am also putting down here a little bit more, just so that it can match the intensity of these upper lashes. Okay, now to go ahead and finish the look, we can go ahead and go back into some eyeshadows from this Cute AF palette. I am going to be taking another one of my great brushes from Wet n Wild. This one has been very loved, you can tell that it's been used. So the first one I'm going into is Big Cocktails, and that's going to go right there first. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing for the other eye. Next I'm taking GNO and just putting it right towards the end. So there we go. Now the only other palette that I'm using is B by Bubz Beauty. There's two colors in there that I really like. This first one is Happy, and I'm going to put that right on the arch of my brow. And these brows are a little messy, I gotta get them done. This next one is the color Hopeful. I'm putting that right here, right in the inner corner. And I'm kind of blending it back a little bit. But yeah, it just makes the biggest difference. It makes your eyes look really nice and wide and awake in my opinion. There we go. Okay, eyes are done. We've made it past like 50 million camera angles. I appreciate you guys for holding on with me. The last step that we're gonna do is our lips because they look non-existent right now. They're blending into my face. What is this? I'm going in with a lipstick. Do you remember these? I know that these really aren't as talked about anymore now that liquid lipsticks are a thing, but I really like them for every day because they're very comfortable to wear and I don't really have to like worry about them going down here or anything like that. I don't know. I just like it more. The lipstick that I'm taking today is the MAC Velvet Teddy. And just like the whole rest of the world, I love the breath. So I will be taking my Fenty Gloss Bomb. I think it's the only gloss bomb she came out with. If not, it's the first one that she came out with. And I'm just putting that on the center of my lips. And yeah. I think that we're almost back to the original camera angle that we started with after going through this trip of many. But the last thing that we're gonna do is just spray off our face. I'm using the all-nighter spray. Not necessarily because I want this to stay, even though I do want this to stay. I don't know what it is about it, but it just kind of melts it together so that everything stays nice and put. So let's go ahead and get in with this. And we can do our Jeffree Star right here. Am I grew yet? Okay, so the rain is really coming down now, and the Crash Bandicoot playing is really picking up in the living room. So if you guys hear any other sounds or anything, that's what that's from. But I just want to go ahead and thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys staying until the end so that we can see this look that I've completed. Once again, this is just my everyday look, but I have so many more to come. I love colored eyeshadow and I love playing around with it. Not even just makeup, you know, I could do lifestyle things. I want to do a makeup organization really bad. If there's anything else that you guys want to see me do, please go ahead and leave it down below. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you like my content. If you want to see what more there is to come, I definitely appreciate you even looking at my first video and being a part of it. Tell me what you want to see next. I definitely appreciate the feedback. Bye guys!